Good morning and welcome back. To those who are joining us this morning, thank you for being with us at Raisina Tokyo. I must tell you, you missed a wonderful evening last night. I think it was a good blend of all of us getting together, hearing some wonderful addresses, especially by the Minister, Foreign Minister, Minister of State from AT, as well as the Indian Foreign Secretary. Of course, I want to thank Ninami-san and Maeda-san, the chairs of Raisina Tokyo, for their leadership in putting all of this together. And most of all, I want to thank each of you who have taken time out from your schedules and joined us on this occasion. Many of you, I think close to 85 of you, have flown in from outside the country to be with us today. And we are this year expecting to host 230 participants at this dialogue, which is a significant increase from last year. As you can see, the venue has changed, the room is bigger. And very soon, Ninami-san and Maeda-san will have to decide the limits at which we will cap this particular initiative. But as of now, thank you so much for joining us and thank you for being with us. Now, we are, of course, going to focus a lot on the region, the Indo-Pacific region, on some key bilaterals like India and Japan, some key plurilaterals like the Quad, but also the wider ASEAN and Asia-Pacific community that is with us today. So the purpose of getting all of you in is to not let this become a two-way street, a India-Japan street, but rather a much wider conversation on what we can do together in this region and beyond. Also, after the first session, we will be in a closed-door format, in a Chatham House format. And Sharon can correct me if I'm wrong. And that would basically allow for candid conversations, open conversations. Feel free to voice opinions that may not be read in newspapers and heard in media. We want to hear your views and your perspectives, and we want to keep a safe space so that conversations can be fair and frank and sometimes more than candid. But we will be producing an outcome document which will be non-attributable. We will use the wisdom we have gleaned from this room to capture and produce formats that can be used by industry, that can be used by governments, and that can be used by others to refer to what's happening at this moment in this particular part of the world and beyond. So without further ado, let me kick off the business end of this conference this morning. And to do that, we have a very special speaker with us, Hiroshi Moriyama-san, Secretary General, Liberal Democratic Party of Japan. He's been in this position since 2024. He has previously served as Minister of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries from 2015 to 16, member of the House of Councillors from 98 to 2004, and member of the House of Representatives since 2004. Without further ado, it's my pleasure and honor to invite Hiroshi Moriyama-san to address all of us this morning.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As has been kindly introduced, I am Hiroshi Moriyama, Secretary General of LDP. I am the member of the House of Representatives. So not only from Japan and India, but from like-minded countries, representatives from the government, political community, and economic community are gathered here. It is a great honor for me to deliver a few words at the outset. First of all, last month there was a tragedy, an act of terror which occurred in Kashmir. I would like to offer my sincere condolences to the victims and the bereaved families. I would like to offer my sincere sympathies for those who have been injured. Act of terror can never be justified for any the reason, and I would like to firmly condemn such acts. And having said so, India and Pakistan at this time have agreed to cease the military activities is something to be welcomed. For the peace and stability of Indo-Pacific. I very much hope that the two countries will talk to each other and bring solutions to the problems. In the recent years in the international community, we had COVID-19 pandemic, as well as Russia's aggression against Ukraine, as well as in East Asia, security environment changing dramatically, and the worsening of the situation in the Middle East. There have been indeed global challenges happening one after another. So the international order seems to be facing problems and challenges. But nonetheless, it is increasingly important for us to build a free and open Indo-Pacific. As a democracy in Asia, I hope that Japan and India will even become much closer in our collaboration and cooperation. And from United States and Europe and the other the region, I understand that like-minded countries have their participants and representatives here today. And like-minded countries need to work closely in solidarity going forward. Now, Japan and India under the Special Strategic and Global Partnership for security, for defense, economic cooperation, and people-to-people exchanges in broad-based area, we have been strengthening our bilateral relations. In the security arena, for the two countries, amongst the three services of the two countries, there had been joint exercise, and there have been 3 rounds of 2+2. The foreign minister and the defense ministers' conferences have been held. And in the economic security field, there has been cooperation proceeding. And last year, the very first Japan-India economic security dialogue has been held. In 2022, in the coming 5 years, the 5 trillion yen of public and private sector to make investments into India, we have seen very steady growth in this. In February this year, there has been Japan, India, Africa, public and private forum has been held, and the mechanism has been established, and we will be moving forward for the tri-party collaboration. And in the medium to long term, the goal, people exchanges between Japan and India, there is still a lot of potential possibilities to further grow, especially the highly competent ICT professionals of India will be beneficial not only for India but also for Japan. I hope that we will be able to come up with good ideas so that exchanges will be promoted to further strengthen our bilateral partnership. Through the discussion today, Japan and India, and on a multilateral basis, I very much hope that there will be further expanded possibilities for collaboration. As for Liberal Democratic Party, our relationship with India and with the other like-minded countries, I very much hope that we will be able to come up with good policies forward to further strengthen our relationship. Thank you once again for your kind invitation.